Today, the moon continues in Gemini. We have a waning moon now past the third quarter, where we had the third quarter moon yesterday. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Tuesday, August 27th. And with the moon in Gemini today, it passes by Jupiter and early in the day, and then later in the day, it passes by Mars. So we are activating these planets of Jupiter expansion, abundance, and Mars action, risk taking, and spontaneity, directness. So let's take a look at what the moon in Gemini today might bring. So first of all, a Gemini moon is a time of processing information, thinking, communication, connecting with ideas and words, exploring new ideas, learning new things, getting curious. So yesterday I was sharing about how we can think about learning and curiosity instead of being maybe something that you Geminis are thought of as being distractible and going off on tangents. Maybe instead we could think about it as that Gemini being the spirit of learning new things, getting inquisitive, and really pursuing new ideas and new information. So as we think about that today, we have early in the morning, I think it's around 5 a.m.-ish Pacific time, the moon passes by Jupiter. So we have, first of all, an expansion in the energy of Gemini. And so the moon activating that Jupiter in Gemini experience is bringing us into a place of expanding into new ideas, thinking, finding the words. And it's a great time for writing, a great time for whatever you are working on that helps you communicate. Might be a good time for journaling, right? On a personal level, especially with Mercury retrograde, a lot of the idea processing that we're doing is going to be inward with Mercury retrograde. So great time for journaling, brainstorming, sort of writing things out, processing ideas and information. And there's sort of this abundance of ideas that can come through with that Jupiter energy. And then later in the day, I think it's around 8-ish p.m. Pacific time, or maybe it was 5-ish. Let me see. Anyway, yeah, we're looking at 5-ish p.m. Pacific time, so 8-ish p.m. Eastern time. The moon passes by Mars, which is that proactive planet, the planet of action and decisiveness. And so we might be having words come out of our mouths that we don't think through very carefully. So watch for directness and spontaneity in communication. Watch for things you might regret if you're not being mindful, right? Present with your own, intentions. And so if you have an intention of being positive, an intention of bringing care and love and positive communication to an encounter with another person, then maybe you say something that what didn't come out the way you meant it. It's much easier to rectify that, right? To say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, or to be able to sort of recognize that you were moving a little too fast for your mouth was moving too fast for your brain. So you might have that experience. You might notice it in others. Be kind and caring with yourself and others, because Aries and Mars is the planet that rules Aries. So that Mars energy brings us into the need to take risks, the need to take action, the need to make mistakes, because that is another way that we learn, right? We're learning through information gathering and finding ideas, sharing ideas, exchanging thoughts with others, but we're also learning through trial and error. And that Mars energy brings in a reminder of the power of trial and error. We don't have to be perfect. We don't have to have things all figured out, but it does benefit us to stay grounded, to take a deep breath and to go, okay, here's my intention. That didn't come out the way I meant it, or just getting grounded and saying, okay, I don't know what I'm going to say, but, but my intention is that it have this quality to it, right? A quality of helpfulness, a quality of kindness, a quality of love or caring or creative solutions. There's lots of ways we can think about that Gemini energy and the Mars energy from a positive perspective, recognizing we're human, we stumble sometimes, and just like that Aries energy says, yeah, you gotta fall down to learn who you are. You have to fall down to learn how to walk, for instance, right? So start with letting yourself fall down and forgive yourself for things you might say that maybe didn't come out exactly the way you meant them. It's just a chance to try again. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. And thank you for subscribing to this YouTube channel. I appreciate you being here. Check back for more. I'm here every day with astrology for unshakable self-care. See you next time.